This is Chapter 1 of Vecna, Eve of Destruction. You guys are around 10th level, some higher, some lower. You find yourselves in the city of Neverwinter on the northern coast of the Sword Coast, and you have been asked to an audience with Neverember, the protector of the city of Neverwinter. Let's do some quick intros for your characters. If you know where you came from last, what your last big adventure was, you can share that too. Otherwise, quick name and level would be good. Archibald, go ahead.
Archibald Stonebiter is a level 10 armor artificer, and he last was solving some mysteries in Candlekeep and visiting weird demi-planes by going into books.
Dawson.
Also, 10th level wizard. He was last seen up north in 10 towns, solving the problem of a very winter. But now he's back with his wife, the Sir, and helped her, and got some very pressing jobs to work on. So I've got nothing to do except work some few odd jobs. I'm sure that finding a couple of kidnappers will be a quick way to blast some cultists and get home by dinner. So,
having just come back from 10 Towns, you did not get the Comet Scroll, right? There was a scroll of the Comet or something like that at the end of that adventure where you could like summon a comet.
I don't think I got that.
I don't think you did. No. Okay.
No, I definitely did not take that.
Gimbal Mark II. Go ahead, Gimbal.
So Gimbal most recently was exploring the Mere of Dead Men, a swamp between Neverwinter and Waterdeep, in search of a rare alchemical ingredient when he ran into a black dragon claiming to be Vorag Gamanthar, the Black Death. This dragon was not interested in Gimbal's overtures of becoming a silent partner in Gimbal's Potion Emporium, and promptly breathed acid on him, and also did a whole bunch of other nasty things to his mechanical body. And instead of dying, though, Gimbal woke up outside of Lord Neverember's mansion. He's not sure how he got here, but he's assuming that some god or powerful spellcaster is a silent backer of Gimbal's Potion Emporium and wants to see the enterprise continue.
Do you want to do your experimental elixirs?
Oh, absolutely.
And then when you're doing that, also, you might want to pick up some diamonds if you don't have them. Throgs might be able to loan you some. He's got a few. But
yeah, I
do
not have.
For your Revivify, you'll want to have those.
I'll need to actually earn it. Oh, no, I started out with enough gold for that. So, yeah, I'll buy 300 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
All right, Kai, go ahead.
Okay. Kai, I'm going back to looking at these logs. Looks like he did a run of one of the episodes of Mad Mage, Waterdeep Heist. So haven't played him since 2019.
Good old season 8.
Yes,
the Bane of AL.
And he's a rogue ranger hunter archer. So just I do damage and I'm decent. Stealth, survival, locks, stuff like that. But I know we've got a master at that stuff. So
you may be better. He talks a big talk. I don't know if you'd be better than him though. Throgs, go ahead.
All right. So Throgs is this hulking full orc that has a bunch of battle axes and apparently a nice one nice looking javelin that apparently is sticking to a ring on his finger that he's twiddling, as well as holding this very nice looking shield. But Throgs he's had a pretty colorful adventuring career. He went to this guy's castle and raided it. He spent some time up in the what were the mountains that you go to above in season 5? Tom?
Spine of the World?
Yeah, the Spine of the World mountains and all the stuff, helping out the little town in there, trying to keep the giants from smashing them. He's done that. Most recently, he assisted in the return of 3 weapons that got stolen from Waterdeep or something. And he's actually even been to space. and was on a grub cattle drive to Mon Space with a place called Lonesome Grub. But yeah, he is interesting. But when Throgs comes up to you all, he puts a big meaty hand on his chest. It's pretty bare. Being a barbarian, and goes, Throgs, and Throgs probably saw that there was a call for adventurers for this Speak the Lord Neverember, and Throgs is a little bit of a mercenary, so we'll see how this works. And apologize, guys, if this build doesn't work. I think it will, but I've tried it a few times and it seems to, but we'll see. It's a little different.
The five of you.
He's an ancestral guardians or ancestral spirits barbarian.
All right. The five of you come to the, quote, modest villa in Neverwinter of Lord Dagalt Neverember. There's some local guards present. There's some priests of Agma, the god of inspiration and invention and knowledge. And when you enter the audience chamber, Lord Neverember is discussing probably politics and such with his advisors. He breaks off the discussion, gives you a smile of recognition, stands and says, "Greetings, my heroic friends. I'm so glad you came. I dare say terrible events are afoot. 4 of our prominent citizens have been kidnapped in the past several days. May I count on you for help in rescuing them?"
Yes, of
Frogs.
course.
Yeah. If
All
the
right.
coin's right.
Come close, there will be coins. Actually, houses. I will set you up with villas, each of you, of your own. And I'm sure the families will probably offer coins on top of that.
Will this villa be zoned for commercial use?
We can see if we can make that happen for you.
Gimbal's in.
We have 4 missing people. We have Eldon Keyword, who is a highly knowledgeable scholar, specializing in the Outer Planes, an elf, wild black hair. We have the famous actress Adrena Lamson Settle, who moves in Neverwinter's highest social circles. We have Sarcel Malinosh, a human wild magic sorcerer who plumbs the mysteries of the Outer Planes. And lastly, Uberto Noblin, a gnome, a fleshy gnome, that is, historian, who has written books on various deities. I'm going to copy this into the chat for you guys, so you have the names and the spellings and such. There you go. Lord Neverember confirms that each of these victims was kidnapped at night. I'm afraid none of them knew each other, so we don't have any leads there. No other connection that we can discover between them. I did, however, fund some divinations from the House of Knowledge, and he motions toward the priests of Agma that are standing there beside him. Hoping to find the victims, the priests told me that the mystical trail of the victims ends at a specific place, all 4 of them. Halleck's Mausoleum in Neverdeath Graveyard. The priests worry that their inability to see inside this mausoleum means that there is an unknown opponent blocking their divinations. I do not fear. I will send some of my bravest adventuring heroes in to find out what has become, and I'm sure you will return with the 4 in tow and in good health. I can promise each of you a fine house in Neverwinter if you can recover the 4 missing townspeople and bring the kidnappers to justice. So, the Halifax, or the mausoleum, he gives you directions to where that's at inside the Neverdeath Graveyard. And do you have any questions for him before you set out? All right. Those of you familiar with Neverwinter know that there are 2 graveyards, in fact, 2 sprawling connected cemeteries. The main and the paupers.
This seems like a very high price for what's likely just a few cultists in the graveyard.
I am a generous man, he says. Those of you with some knowledge of Neverwinter know that there is quite a bit of housing available here. The place is a little bit underpopulated, so even though it might be pretty generous of him, it's not beyond his means. Okay, so you're heading to basically a place in the Neverdeath main graveyard, the Halleck's Mausoleum, and you'll have very little difficulty finding it. Do you want to cast any spells or pick up any supplies before you head that direction?
We got hunter's kits and all that good shit.
Healer's kits?
Yeah,
you
that.
can. Yeah, you can pick that up for sure. If you need it, I know you probably already had it. Oh, one thing that we're doing a little different, Kirk, is using variant encumbrance. So don't worry about it this time, but next time, just set up a second container that's like, quote, storage or home base, and don't equip it, and put all the gear that you'd want to not be carrying personally in that. Because you'll find you can't carry very much with variant encumbrance. It's like,
Unless you have boots of striding and
unless you
springing.
have boots of striding and springing, which Gimbal can set you up with. Okay, I'm going to drag you over to the graveyard now. All right. Actually, I revealed the building already, what's inside it. But you come to here. This is the wall between the two graveyards. So you're in the main graveyard. The Pauper's graveyard's to the west of that wall. You come to the mausoleum. The towering stone mausoleums in the graveyard cluster near the wall that separates the two graveyards. Halleck's mausoleum is a squat, unassuming granite block in the shadow of some larger monuments. Its metal double door bears a rusty broken chain and a padlock that hangs off the door. Who will be in the front? Who's going to open that door for you guys?
Archibald will do it if
I'm
everybody else wants to stand back.
11 or 21 passive perception, 23 passive stealth, and 21 survival. So whoever is, and I'm a scout. So if I'm up front, if you're higher, you need to be up front. But if we're the same, being a scout, I can step back when somebody gets close to me.
Okay. So Kai, you look at the doors, you find no traps on them. You note that they're well oiled, so they shouldn't make any noise when they open. You'll see little icons there. You can actually probably left click on those, and there's probably a toggle switch for opening the door. There you go. So that opens the door, and you can see inside the mausoleum. The interior is dusty, and you see numerous tracks that lead back and forth to a set of descending stairs at the back of the mausoleum. It's dark within, so you'll have to bring your own light. Against the walls to the left and to the right rest stone coffins. There's a stone slab engraved with a name, a birth year, and a death year covering each coffin. You see that from the dates, they must have died about 40 years ago, maybe just after or during the eruption of Mount Hotnau. Where to, Kai?
Well, we should check carefully, check the graves out for disturbance, anything odd, traps, so on and so forth.
The coffins are untrapped that you can determine. They have been disturbed recently, though, you can tell. And you find that they're empty, except for some scraps of cloth and bits of bone. Whatever, if anything, occupied them, it's gone now. You don't find anything in any of them, besides the odd scraps.
Can we tell what manner of creature might have disturbed it from the prints and...
Yeah, you would guess some sort of undead. Maybe ghouls, maybe ghasts.
So definitely not trying to hide their...
No. And their tracks merge with the tracks of, it looks like, humans. And even a couple of them that look like they've been dragged. You can see heel marks of people being dragged through this mausoleum towards those stairs that go down to the south.
Now, did the ghouls come in through the front, or did they come up from the stairs?
They came up from the stairs, you would surmise.
Okay. Okay. Anything else, guys, before we proceed?
Throgs will motion at the tracks and go, Throgs! And see if you would like help tracking.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are, I'm telling you everything. I mean, you're
Okay.
real good trackers, I know, that you see all the tracks right now.
Okay.
Nothing new, nothing that you had to roll for.
Do we have any noisy characters?
Gimbal's pretty noisy.
Oh, he's not a he's a robot, or
He is a robot.
Okay.
Dawson's not that quiet. He's just a not very dexterous wizard. Actually, he's pretty dexterous. Okay, so you see the flight of stairs descend about 20 feet down into the earth below the mausoleum. You can see the edge of a open crypt down there and some rubble to the right at the landing of the stairs.
Okay, quietly proceed.
Okay. You head on down there. Everyone else get to where you want to be when Kai gets to there. You can see that there's a breach in the wall to the right and a chamber beyond that. And when you can peek around the corner to the... Oh, actually, when you get down to that last step, you can finally see the chamber. And do you guys have a light at all? Who's going to light up a light source for you?
Gimbal has light on him.
Okay. So Gimbal's got light. Gimbal, you might want to get close to the front, since if you're the only light, maybe. There you go. Okay, so just at the edge of Gimbal's light, you can make out the back wall of the chamber, and you can't really see to the left very well. It's shadowed, so I'll just reveal what you can see here. There you go. You see 3 forms moving, just shadowy in the darkness, and they seem to have taken notice of the light, and they start to proceed and move toward you. And you surmise, Kai, that there's some sort of undead. So everyone roll initiative, please.
So they're not friendly undead, is what you're saying?
That's right. Looks like everyone rolled. I must have one not working. It does not work. Archibald worked. Kai worked. Dawson did not fix that. Go. And Dawson, you rolled a 5. Okay. Kai, you see them moving. You give the signal of danger. Archibald, when you're on the stairs, you can basically just see 5 feet to the end of the stairs. When you get to the last step, you can see all the room. The stairs are difficult terrain, and it's your turn, Archibald.
Okay, I'm going to move down. Let's see, 10, 20. Oh, I don't have enough to go farther. I got 25 movement. I will cast Blur on myself.
All right.
And bonus action instruct my due to Force Strike, I guess the westernmost
All right. Fire away.
undead guy.
Oh, yeah. He connects easily. I bet that damage is wrong. Should that be 5 damage? I might not have updated it with your leveling. You can let me know. You double check it.
Sure
I marked it as 5. It looks like it's supposed to be D4 plus proficiency bonus, which should be 4 right now. So the minimum should be 5. Okay.
Yeah,
Throgs.
I rolled a 1, so yeah, 5.
Your turn, Throgs.
Throgs. Throgs will come out to here and will target the undamaged one.
Oh, and Throgs, you can see the rest of the room with your dark vision, and you can see in the dim light over there a couple more.
Ooh, Throgs. So yeah, we will throw at the closest one then.
Okay.
With and I assume that this isn't set up as the this isn't set up as the magic javelin, and we'll do that later.
Oh right,
but
yeah.
So we'll just add 1 for now. So we will toss at the close guy.
Okay, that hit.
Yeah, that'll hit for 12. Actually, no, for 14 because it's a throne.
Correct. Got it.
And then that guy has my ancient stuff going on with it. And then the javelin comes right back to Throg's hands on the ring, and he just looks at it and goes, Throgs. And then we'll throw the second one at this guy down here that has been injured.
That is it.
That'll tag him for another 14 points.
Got it.
And Throgs is like really happy with this javelin, and he'll step back into Throgs.
So doesn't.
Oh, I have to rage.
You have to rage, right?
I did that with the bonus action rage. I'm sorry, Tom.
Okay.
I'll remember that.
That's right.
Yeah, we raged. There's a bunch of them in here.
Were you sure, Throgs, that you wanted to step back? You were confident in that? Okay, good.
Gimbal, your turn.
Gimbal is going to cast Gimbal's flaming plasma ball right here and ram it into.
All right. So Gimbal, you have to get down to the bottom step there by Kai to see the room.
So 1, 2.
There you go. Okay, then I got dexterity saving throw, which I got 13 on, not enough. Damage of.
Oh, sorry, I didn't. I thought I clicked on it, but I guess I didn't.
Damage of 6.
6.
Okay. Then the whites go. So we have the first white. It's going to charge forward. 1, 2, 3.
These are stairs. They're difficult terrain.
They are difficult terrain, correct.
All right.
That white rushes forward to there. You going to do anything about that, Kai?
Yeah, I will use my scout ability and move. Well, my speed is 30, so no, I guess I can't. Tom, does that work? And I apologize, I haven't played 5e in about 2.5 years.
Yeah, you won't quite be able to get up there. And I don't think you have anything with your ranger that gives you ignore difficult terrain, do you?
Actually, hang on.
Land stride, non-magical difficult terrain costs no extra movement. So yeah, you can ignore the extra movement.
Okay.
So you could
then I'll go to there.
Okay. All right. Then after you move there, it takes its long sword, drawing forth out of its sheath. At the same time, it closes on you, Gimbal. It turns its attention to you. Multi-attack and first with a life drain on Gimbal. That's a miss, and then a long sword on Gimbal. 19 is a miss on Gimbal. I think he's done. Yep. Or actually, 19 would hit you, Gimbal.
Yeah, I was going to say, no, 19 is my armor class.
Okay.
So that does hit. So that's 10.
10 slashing.
Throgs will reach out with his spirit shield and try to block some of that damage.
Okay, go for it, Rox.
Yeah,
Five
it's
less.
only 2d6.
I'll
It
take
might
it.
have gone up by 10. Hold on. Let me check that.
Hey, Josh. Sorry, but please mute whenever you're not playing.
Well, I was getting ready to say something, and then
Yeah.
I was. Okay.
I'll use.
Josh, you've never had a problem beating your
arcane
kids in the
ward to
past, so
block the rest
don't
of it.
stop now.
Dawson, what did you say? What did you say, David? Okay, so Throngs, you're doing an extra
Said I
d6.
used the arcane ward to block the remaining damage there.
Okay. Well, 9 of the 10 was blocked, and so you're going to use your ward to take the other one. Okay. No damage at all to you, Gimbal. Next white's going to go. This one's going to try and get to Throgs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets some to Throgs. He's going to life drain
Yep.
the orc. Boom. 15, I think, is a miss on Throgs. Longsword
All
on
kinds of missing.
That's a miss. And then the next white's going to go. This one's going to close up on Gimbal. There to there. And then takes a life drain swipe on Gimbal. Missing. And a longsword swipe on Gimbal. Missing. And then the last white. This one's by the fire. It's just going to back away from the fire to there. Reaches down or puts the sword away. Draws out his longbow. Fires that on Gimbal, who has cover now. Still hits him through the cover. So Gimbal, 11 points of damage. Then Kai, your turn.
And I can see this one.
You can
correct?
see, yeah. You can see the 2 to the base of the stairs and the one that's on the stairs.
Okay. I'm not gonna do sharpshoot. So first attack. Now, Throgs, does he? What type of barbarian does he grant advantage or anything like
He
that?
does not. No.
Okay.
I'm a protection guy, so if that dude
Okay.
had attacked anybody else, they would have had disadvantage to attack you. That's why I'm weird and attack multiple people.
Okay. No problem. So on that one, I do not have advantage. I will attack again and miss. So I'm highly effective.
I changed the macros around.
Oh,
So
okay.
it does not
So-
include your modifier. So you got a 15 on the first, and you ignore covers. That's a hit.
Okay. If that was the case, I would have applied my Colossus Slayer on the first one
Sounds good.
because he's already taken damage.
Yeah, 14, 15, and then sneak attack. So 23 damage.
Yes.
All right.
And then the second attack would have been 20
Yep.
for 14.
14 finished off that white. The last of the whites goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to come to here, fire his longbow on Gimbal. Do it twice. He misses, and 19, but you have cover, so that misses. Then he'll back away from the fire, and he's done. Dawson, your turn. So, Dawson, you can see the 2 at the bottom of the stairs. If you get to the space by Gimbal, you can see the whole room.
Yeah. Sure. We'll go there. Am I coming through? Can you hear me?
You are really choppy.
Your
and
mic
broken up.
is
Yeah.
choppy.
Okay. Just trying to adjust that, but
Oh, Jesus. I didn't ask how big the room was.
we'll just land it right there.
Okay, very good. And you, I should describe the room for you real quick, but you're putting it in the right spot to save some stuff to your left. So you see there's stone coffins sitting on sturdy shelves around the room here. Part of the west wall is collapsed, creating an opening into another chamber. There's an open coffin right beside you there, Dawson, and inside that are cloaks and hats. But you made your fireball, so you won't hit them, so you're good there. Okay,
And that's why they call him 9 inches soft.
that's right. He gives Gimbal fireball envy every time he uses that fireball versus Gimbal's little one. Go ahead and hit your button there if you haven't already for your fireball. I'll make some saves. Dex saves. 2, 3, 4. Did you hit that fireball yet, David?
There it is.
It's not just the size.
Coming.
There we go. Okay.
Pushed it,
Nice.
I swear.
The whites made some
There
good saves. One of them failed, took 31. 1, 2, that'd be the third one. He took 31. The rest of them took 15. And the flames die away, leaving 4 badly charred whites. After Dawson, that rounds over. And Archibald, your turn. So, Archibald, you can see the 2 at the base of the stairs.
Well, if I can't attack anybody because I can't move. Let's see here. There we go. Let me cast. I'll do shatter on. What's
So shatter be difficult because you can't see past those first 2 squares. So you hit your party,
Oh,
you hit
right.
Dawson, and you hit
yeah.
Gimbal.
That's I don't think my macro is working anyway. Let's see here. I really can't. You know what? I will. How many more do we got? I don't know. I'll force strike. I'll use the bonus action to tell the monkey list to force strike the directly south.
Directly
guy.
south, okay. And before you do him, what are you doing? Anything?
I don't. I can't really. I mean, I'm already got blur, so I don't need to dodge.
So you have Thorn Whip,
Um,
or is that
yeah.
wrong?
Oh, I guess. No, that's true. I guess. Yeah, I guess I can use that. Sorry, I was confused by how that would work with somebody standing in front of me. But yeah, Thorn Whip. Where's that? There.
Okay, a 14 on that guy. That's a miss. Wait, no, it's melee attack, so no covers. That's a hit for 6 points of damage. Got it.
And then force strike from. There we go.
13 is a miss. Okay. Although you might want to double check that macro too, because you might have one higher bonus to hit.
I think that's right. 4. I think it's 4 plus my proficiency, which is 4.
Throgs. I meant on the attack roll.
All right.
Yeah.
Throgs is going to throw the first javelin at this guy.
Hit.
Yep, for 14.
Got it.
Or no, I'm sorry, 13.
Got
I
it.
apologize. And then math is hard. And then the javelin comes back, and so that guy is all spirited,
Got it.
and this guy will get the second one.
Okay.
Probably missing.
That does. Yep.
Yep, and javelin comes back to my hand, and no bonus action.
Your turn, Gibble.
All right, Gimble's going to go hold the fire flaming sphere back here and then push it forward this way till it hits
Okay.
this guy right here.
He tries to jump out of the way, fails. Lit up for
5 fire damage.
5 fire, killed.
And then for my action, Gimble is going to dodge.
And then the next turn is the white. So the white is the one that Throgs has got. So now he's going to have disadvantage on his attack against Dawson. As he tries to make his way, cutting through Dawson with a life drain. That's only an 8 to hit. Longsword attack, that is only a 12 to hit. And Dawson, you're better than a 12 with your mage armor going, right?
Yep.
Okay, then the one south of Gimble is going to attack Gimble, who's dodging. So this will be multi-attack and life drain disadvantage. That is a 19 to hit, which I think hits you, Gimble. 10,
It does.
10 necrotic.
Throgs will use their reaction to...
Arcane ward that.
Okay, Throgs, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. David did the arcane ward, so I'll let him take that one.
Okay. You want to take all 10, Dawson?
Sure.
Okay. So, Gimble, you're safe. No damage at all from that. And then longsword attack on you, Gimble. That's a miss. And then Kai, your turn.
Okay. Attacking that guy.
Kai, don't attack that guy. Attack the other guy.
Okay, attacking the other guy.
Because I basically made this dude impotent.
That's a hit by a mile.
30.
30 dropped him.
Now you can attack him.
20 for 15.
15. Okay. He's still barely alive. Then we got last white. This white's going to charge in to there.
Can you guys hear me chewing?
A little, but it's not
A
terrible.
little.
Attacking Gimble with the life drain. 14's miss. Longsword attack on Gimble. 7's a miss. Dawson, your turn.
All right, Dawson's gonna do Thunderwave.
Okay.
That.
Thunderous boom echoes through the halls, killing this guy for sure. And this guy is going to make a Constitution saving throw DC 17, which he fails, and is pushed 10 feet back and takes 7 points of damage. And Archibald, your turn.
Yay. I can move. Let's see, 10, 15, 20. I'll move to there and punch that white right in his face. 24, 13.
You dropped him. Boom. And now
Yay.
can you see Archibald in darkness? Yeah, okay. So you can see into this
Yep.
room adjacent. Let me draw what you see there. The rest of you can move into the room. Okay. So the room you're in currently has all these coffins that are sitting on sturdy shelves. It's got an open coffin with some cloaks and some hats in it. The room through the rubble-filled corridor has multiple doors. There's an archway to the south over here, right over there. It looks like there was once a staircase that went up in that room, but it's all collapsed in the southeast corner. 3 doors to the right. One of them has a lock on it. A flight of steps on the west wall that ascends about 5 feet to a door on that wall. And what else is in there? You see some roots protruding through cracks in the ceiling of that room.
I almost suggest we take our time in this room just searching just to see if that thunder draws anything out.
Good move. The stairs are just. We can hear you chewing now, Kurt. I want to mute chewing. The stairs to the small balcony to the west that overlooks the room. There's a door, and it's painted with an eye, just an open eye on the door. Okay, so then coming back to this room and searching it, inside that open coffin, you find 4 woolen cloaks. You find 2 wide hats and a potion vial. It feels like there's something in it, but it's clear. You want to give it a taste?
Sure.
All right. It
Or
is
do we have a door for anything that's...
Archibald's a dwarf.
Yeah,
so,
I was about to say I can do it.
Okay. But having done it already, you find it's a potion of invisibility.
Nice.
Gimbal would also be good because he is very familiar with potions of all kinds.
Okay.
In fact, he has a superior potion of invisibility that he would be willing to sell you.
Finishing your search of this room, the coffins are like the ones up above. They formerly had occupants that have been maybe feasted upon by undead. However, one coffin, the one in the southeast corner, contains no evidence of a former occupant, and you find a panel with a latch at the back of it, which causes the wall to the south to swing open. There's a door there. And beyond the door is a short hall. You can see at the end of that short hall another door, probably secret from this other side, but you can see it from this side. And that completes your search of the room. There's nothing else here. In the time it took you to do that search of the room, nothing came.
All right.
Okay, so we've got the secret door. We've got the 3 doors going to the north.
Mm-hmm.
That stairway, does that go to anywhere?
The stairway goes up 5 feet to a door to the west. And that door
I got it. And then
has an eye on it.
This is collapsed down here, correct?
It's an open archway.
And that's
the southeast corner is collapsed. That's a collapsed stairway in the southeast corner. But there's another chamber beyond this archway here.
Okay. I say follow the secret door unless anybody thinks otherwise.
like it.
Okay. You follow the secret door through that door into a chamber with a lot of strange contraptions in it. There's rusty standpipes and interlocking cogs covering the walls. And you note that the door that you open, its mechanism is connected to one of the cogs. Most of the cogs, it looks like, used to operate some sort of mechanism, except for the one that operates the secret door. And the mechanism, though, that used to operate is jammed and completely inoperable now. There's nothing of note in the room. There's a door to the west. There's pipes running through the room from east to west or west to east. No identification of what's in those pipes. They look like, copper / some sort of metal. Searching the room, you find nothing else.
Go west. Probably leads to this.
Definitely head in that direction, and you find more of the same as far as piping here. There's pipes along the south wall. They disappear into the walls near the ceiling. There's a complicated series of cogs and 4 hand-turned wheels connected to the pipes. It's like a control panel of sorts, it looks like. The wheels control water pressure through the pipes, but there's no gauges to show you how turning the wheels works, if you want to turn clockwise or counterclockwise. And you don't see where the output of the pipes is, so you don't know what effect you're having upon them. You can take some time if you want to try and figure it out with an investigation check. Might take you about 10 minutes or so to puzzle together how all the plumbing of this
Gimbal, shut
works.
that door to the north behind us, just to that way we're covered.
Throgs will go shut the door once Gimbal goes through.
Nelson will try and puzzle it out.
Okay, make an
I'm sure that
investigation
Gimbal
check.
wants to puzzle it out.
Gimbal, you can make an investigation check as well. Intelligence investigation. Dawson figures it out in short order. Gimbal does as well. Let's see. You determine that the water flows from east to west. You can maximize or minimize the water pressure going that direction. Right now, it's like on a neutral setting, so you can basically turn it off or go full flow with it, and that would affect something to the west of you. And that's it. The rest of you searching the room while they're doing that, don't find anything else of note. Just one door to the west.
If we activate that and go full, if it causes a problem to the west, maybe I doubt they would send a ton of people to investigate, but they may send a couple where we could pick them off. But what do you guys think?
Throgs nods his head in agreement and says,
Well,
Throgs.
Gimbal absolutely willing to experiment with these valves and pipes and stuff to see what happens.
Okay. So You're turning them on to full flow?
Oh yeah.
Okay, full flow it is. Now where to?
I almost say we wait a minute to see if they come investigate.
Okay.
Throgs will put his ear to the door.
Okay. Throgs, you can hear some splashing sounds, like waterfall type sounds, pretty constant. So it's like if someone turned a bath on full volume. You hear that kind of sound. But other than that, nothing. And no one comes in a couple minutes.
We're filling something up.
All right. Throgs will look around, give the thumbs up if we're ready to open the door.
Yeah.
Throgs opens the door.
Okay. Let's see. Let me draw the room here. There we go. Okay. There's rusted pipes running along the walls and ceiling, and in a ring around a pool in the center of the room, and water is flowing from nozzles at a high rate into the pool. The pool is surrounded by a stone ring. You can't tell how deep it is necessarily, but as far as you can tell from here, it's very deep. You can't see the bottom of it. And it's actually filling up to the brim and about to start spilling over. To the south, you see two doors. The one to the south that's padlocked, and one to the southeast that's not padlocked. And to the west is a door, and to the north is the room you've seen before already.
Throgs will yell at Gimbal, Throgs, and make a motion about cutting through his neck.
Gimbal will turn off the water because he could see that it's getting full, not because he understands Throg's threatening gesture.
Okay. As you're doing that, you notice a strange ripple in the water, Kai. Archibald Throgs was busy threatening Gimbal, so he didn't see it right away. But the water itself seems to be alive and rising up, although it does not immediately come after you. It appears to be some sort of water elemental swimming around in the pool as if it's enjoying this refreshing shower that it's getting. Throgs being on the edge of the pool, you can see that it must be about 20 feet deep or so it's full of a lot of water. Gimbal, you cut the water back to a normal, steady, slow rain, and that elemental kind of recedes back down in the water. But you can see it moving around in that water still. It's definitely still in there. Doesn't come after you, though.
Is there, do I see a lever that would drain the pool?
No, you don't.
Is there anything else visible in the pool, like a way out of the pool towards
There
the bottom
is
or something
not.
like that?
No. Nope. Nothing visible down there.
Throgs will give a wave at the elemental and will introduce himself in Throg's manner using Primordial and say, Throgs.
All right. In Throg speaks Primordial, is that what you said?
We're correct. And so I'm trying to RP him that he, is very Groot-like in just trying to convey the messaging of different things. So I hope you're getting that, Tom.
Yeah, no, I understand. So this thing replies back to Throgs. It speaks only in Aquan, but since you speak Primordial, you understand that. And it says it enjoyed the rain. The heavy rain was even better than the normal rain.
Throgs, tell him he's welcome.
Throgs will say Throgs and then point at Gimbal in order to intimate that the little Tin Man made it rain, but you're welcome. He will go Throgs, 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 trying to intimate if he's seen people that have come through here.
Yeah, people like you, but who have a symbol. It points to your hand and it points to your eye. Not like you, Throg, but like
in a hand.
Eye in a hand. Yeah, and it points to Dawson like that, or it points to Kai like that. People like that, but with the symbol of an eye and a symbol of a hand. They live that way, and it points towards the stairs that have the symbol of the eye on them. They are mean, but they leave us alone. Our fish-headed master, Shanzazim, he is too powerful for them, and they stay away.
Throgs will
finish
ask
up
where's
these
he.
cultists and
Where is Shanzazim? And he points to the door to the southeast. Shanzazim lives that way.
Ask him if he's a prisoner.
We are not prisoners, and Shanzazim is not either.
Throgs will thank him.
Dawson, you did look at the bottom of the pool to try and see if you could see any exits, and you do see an Throgs, you see it as well. There's a silver bracelet down there with some small diamonds on it. Might be worth a couple hundred gold.
Throgs
Ask if we can get it.
will point and be like, Throgs?
The elemental swoops down, grabs it, and brings it up and hands it to you guys. It has no use for it. Is this a human thing, it asks? Do you care about such things? Yeah, silver bracelet
Throg.
set with 7 small diamonds worth 150 gold.
All right, so this is the way to his boss, right?
No, the other door. The unlocked one.
This one.
Yes.
And then the one with the eye on it is the one up here?
It's in the room above with the stairs.
And then Throgs will look over there and point and question him and go, Throgs?
The cultists put someone in there. Small guy points to Gimbal like that.
Throgs will point at the door and say, Throgs, meaning the gnome historian.
Dawson's walking around the room. You don't know anything special about any of the doors. Dawson, the padlock there, Throgs, you could probably pry it open and give enough strength, or someone could pick it for you.
No window to look in, though.
No window to look in.
Gimbal would be willing to try to pick it.
Okay.
Throgs will move aside for Gimbal.
Make a sleight of hand check. If you have thieves' tools, make it with advantage.
Is that cool story about Poppy's love?
That is going
20?
to be...
You're good?
Yep.
Yeah, no problem. You're able to pick that door. Okay. So in this room, water's leaking down the walls and pooling in the floor near a rusty drain. It looks like the water has recently been higher than it was before, for obvious reasons. And there is a gnome in the room who's kind of backed up onto this cot that he has and is trying to keep his feet dry in the room. He's dejected. His mattress is sodden, you can tell, so he hasn't done much, hasn't been much success in keeping dry. He blearily looks at you as his light shines into the room, and he doesn't say anything, but he's sizing you guys up. It looks like he's trying to tell if you're cultists or not.
We're here to rescue you. No, Lord Neverember sent us.
Oh, thank the gods. The food here is horrendous. I cannot wait to get back to the surface. I tell you, I haven't had a good meal since I've gotten here.
You must be Umberto Noblin, then.
That is my name.
Do you know anything about the cultists who brought you down here? Why did they capture you?
Well, I'm not sure why they captured me exactly. Those of you with pretty good insight know he's being reserved. Don't know that he trusts you guys yet. Man, I'm starving though, man. You guys don't have any food with you, do you? I mean, something
I'll
tasty.
give him some food.
Something tasty, not rations. Something good. I've been living off rations.
Anybody have an apple or anything like that?
Nope.
Throg's got to have something.
Throgs has some jerky,
He doesn't like jerky.
like squirrel jerky.
Well, that should change
Even
things.
better. Even better. The cultists, I think they live to the west of here. There was a room with a door with an eye on it. Is all I saw coming here. They drug all here together, me and 3 others. And I don't know where they put the others, but they put me here. Is there any way you can get me out of here?
Yeah, we can get you out.
Oh, good. Very good. Maybe we should go real quick before they come. I heard like some crash of thunder. I don't know what they're doing.
I'm sure they're doing some sort of dire ritual.
Yeah.
Probably.
And I think they were going to drown me. All of a sudden, those pipes, he points up to the pipes, and started flooding water out.
Mom,
Those
I was
bastards.
able to turn off the pipes to keep it from flooding in here further.
Oh, very good. Good. Well, yeah, I'm ready to go. Can we go?
Does he feel less? Do we seem like he feels less reserved now that he spoke to us?
No, you think he could probably share more with you, but he's really eager to get some food in him. Some good, tasty food.
Do we have good berries? I see it it's on the tabs up top. Do we have anybody that gives us good berries?
Don't know that you do.
It's just up in my.
You do. You can cast Goodberry, Kai.
Oh. Okay.
That's why it's up there.
I was going to say, I
Makes
know I
sense.
saw it on somebody's
I
character
know
sheet.
there's a ranger
so
around here.
I'll cast good berries and give him a good berry.
Oh, yeah. He munches those down. I love these things. He munches down as many as you'll give him. And then he just starts opening up and chatting up your guys' ear. Hopefully, as you're walking him out. The cultists are cultists of Vecna. I'm one of Neverwinter's preeminent experts on Vecna's history. I could tell everything you want to know about Vecna. I've been researching him. I've been researching the ancient rivalry between Vecna and his treacherous lieutenant, the vampire Cass. I can tell you all about them, both of them. Can we go, though?
Yes.
Okay. So as you're walking him towards the stairs, and you know Neverwinter Graveyard's not that safe, so you might want to walk him at least to a tavern or something and come back. Otherwise, he might
Okay.
perish in the graveyard. But yeah, he shares stories of Vecna and this powerful Vecna. I'll just give you the highlights, and I'll give you more in background. So his early life was on a place called Orth, or Earth. I don't know how they pronounced it. His mother was accused of practicing forbidden necromancy and was exiled by an order of wizards, leaving Vecna orphaned and bound into their servitude. He swore revenge against this wizard order, and he grew in power. He eventually became so powerful that he had an empire across a continent called the Flaness within this world of Orth. He turned eventually, as he became advanced in age, to lichdom, and in that state he was betrayed by his lieutenant, Cass the Bloody-Handed. He expanded his power after dealing with Cass across the multiverse. He has attempted to reach godhood on multiple occasions, and he is a god now, but his thirst for power is never satiated, and he wants to be the only god. The cultists, they seek secrets. Oh, don't tell anyone what I just told you, because I'm trying to write a book, and I want to get it done before anyone else does. So, you guys know your first secret. And if you don't share that secret with anyone, it might have some power for you.
Outside of our group, of course.
Dawson can kind of share that. You're right, outside of your group. So you don't really want to reveal Umberto's secret to anyone until you can use it for power. And you know that Vecna cultists...
He's writing a book?
His secret is, he's the preeminent... He's writing a book on Vecna, and he wants to get it done before anyone else does.
Okay.
And I will write up a lot more of that for you guys and share that with you in between the sessions. And it'll be like Umberto's writings to you in between sessions. All right, so Umberto is saved. Well done.
Ask Umberto also if we share some of the information in our travels which would help him, would there be payment or rewards for that?
I will scrounge together everything I can. I'll give you credit in the book for sure.
Okay. So we escort him to a place of safety.
Okay.
And then come back.
Come back right away to make sure no new guards are set. None are set. So you can get back into any location you want to get to.
Which door, guys? Should we just work our way top right to top left, or should we go down and do the door that's the elementals? That was his master, correct?
No, the elemental's master is
in here.
Yeah, no, to the east of you guys.
Oh, is this a door there?
Yeah, that is a door.
Okay.
Oh, you probably don't see him because I didn't reveal all of the door. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll help.
So do we feel like we're safe with the elemental as far as, is there a way for us to find out if there's anything that we do that's going to set him off or anything like that?
You feel like you're safe, but if you don't know if someone commands them, and if they command them to attack you, that they wouldn't just attack you.
Okay.
So you're safe enough, but of course it's a risk.
So what do you guys think? Bottom right and work our way clockwise, or?
So what's the deal with his master? Has it been taken prisoner or something? Or?
No, their master's not prisoner. Their master is in that door to the east.
And then the cultists tend to leave him alone, it looks like.
Yep, they do.
Let's just do this one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is that a Coatoan? A fat one?
Bigger than a Coatoan. Yeah, it's actually a genie. Picture here for you. Here we go. So
that's Britney Spears.
There's rubble choking the southeast corner of that room, leaving only a small gap near the uneven ceiling. Some of the rubble's been reassembled into a low table, which bears some small clockwork components. There's a hulking, fish-headed creature wearing exquisite silk finery, carefully examining the tiny parts of this mechanism. He finishes up what he's doing, paying little attention to you, and then sets it down, slowly turns and lowers his monocle, And he says, "Well met, I am Shanzazim. Who are you?"
Throgs.
I am Gimbal of Gimbal's Potion Emporium.
Dawson.
Gimbal,
Perhaps you have
Throgs,
heard
Dawson.
of it.
I have not heard of you, but I've heard of a Gimbal. He's not mechanical like you are, though, as far as I know.
Oh, that may be my creator. I have
Ah.
been looking for him for some time now.
Huh. Well, last time I saw him, we were somewhere out over the ocean. Did Gimbal ever take part in season 5 stuff? He for sure took part in season 1 stuff, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did
Yeah.
all of season 1, and then he did some other random stuff, but I don't know they did any season 5 stuff. What was
Okay.
season 5?
That was like the first tier 3 adventure, I think. It might have been the first tier
Storm
4
Kings.
adventure, where you went to the island of Zifu and things like that.
Yep. First tier 4.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
remember.
Well, he was good with all sorts of mechanical things, and maybe you are too. I'm trying to reassemble this mechanical clock that the Water Clock Guild left behind. There's thousands of parts here. It shouldn't take me more than a few more years, but maybe you can help out.
Oh, yeah. Gimbal's immediately drawn to this and wants to try to figure it out, if at all possible.
He thanks you for your help, takes your advice. One piece that seems out of place, a gold-colored flywheel, doesn't seem to even fit into the clock in any way.
Oh, I point that out.
Huh. He looks at it carefully, turns it over in his hands, and says, I think you're right. Here, you can take it. I don't want to mix it up with the other stuff again. And it is a stone of good luck. It serves as a stone of good luck.
Nice.
Yeah. So that
Well, that answered my question. I asked if it was going to fit one of the cogs in that water control room.
Right. So you got Stone of Good Luck. He's trying to piece together the clock. You do think it will take him years, Gimbal, to finish putting it together. The Water Clock Guild, some of you with some history might have heard of that organization. It's a vanished organization of artificers and geomancers. They were said to have catacombs, in this area below the graveyards where they would have treasures and magical devices and such. And so this might very well be one of those devices.
Gimbal tells the mayor that after he is finished with this mission, he would love to come back and help him with his attempts to restore the water clock.
I would enjoy that very much. He chats you guys up about where you're from, what you're doing. Do you have any questions for him while you're chatting with him? All the while he's working on his clock.
Does he know anything about the cult of Vecna that's in this place?
There are some cruel cultists that have tried to bully my elemental friends. I know that. They're keeping a prisoner nearby. A gnome, I think, who I haven't yet met. I've been busy, you see, pointing to his clocks.
You know of any secret doors in this place?
Well, oh, there is one between the control room, which you guys already found. And that's the only one he knows of. But he does share it with you. He's forthright about it.
Okay.
Throgs? And Throgs will point back towards the elemental.
Those are my friends. They were here as part of the Water Clock Guild when the guild was in full operation. They secretly, I think, powered some of its devices. And now they serve as my friends and my guards.
And Throgs will point at the other door.
More valves controlling water flow to the west.
Throgs will go give him a fist bump.
All right. He gives you a fist bump. Okay. Where to now?
Does he have anything that could help us, like a map of the...
No, nothing else. Basically, there's more chambers to the west, which you guys know of. He told you about the secret door out of here. This control room you're all getting by. He told you about this control room. That controls some pipes that go to the chambers to the west. So you could, if you want to, turn their water off or turn it up to high. And then, yeah, that's it.
So do we want to try the same thing that we did and crank it up to see if anybody comes to investigate?
Sure. Couldn't hurt, I guess.
Okay, you crank it up to high?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and get to the places where you want to be at. You're watching to see if anyone comes to investigate.
Is any of this room murky, or is it well lit?
It's all dark. There's no lighting at
Okay.
all here. The only lighting was the genie's room had some light.
So Gimbal's right there. and he has light. So we'll just, I guess, just watch to see if anybody pokes their head out. I guess.
Okay. Sure enough, the door at the top of the stairs opens after a short time, and stepping through, the first thing stepping through is a ghast. So it immediately, you can smell you, and you hear voices behind the ghast, and you hear them say, "Yeah, we're going to teach those meddling elementals a lesson." And we'll take a break there. And when you come back, you can deal with these guys. So break until 40 after. Okay, you guys see two ghasts come through the door that have the eye upon it, and you hear the voices of cultists behind them mentioning something about teaching those meddling elementals a lesson. Roll initiative.
Hey, do we think the elemental understands common?
No. Only
Okay.
primordial.
Sorry. Roll initiative.
Yeah, initiative. Okay. So Throgs, you see those two ghasts come through. You can't see the humans behind them yet. Your turn.
Gotcha. All right. Throgs is going to javelin this first guy here.
Okay. That's a hit.
16. Yeah, for minimum damage of 9.
9. Got it.
And then Throgs is going to... I'm not going to rage.
Not raging, okay.
That would be silly. Then we'll just... we'll just toss another one at that guy.
Oh, no.
That'll miss.
Yeah.
And Throgs will clear the way up here.
Your turn, Kai.
Help me out here, Tom. I can cunning action. Can I hide right here behind that rubble?
Yes, you can't see him from there, so you can hide there.
And then pop back here and attack with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do the injured one, and I will sharpshoot with advantage, and so
you hit
27 or 22 for 26, 28, and then the extra 5, so 33. Is that right?
Yeah, the sharpshooter's built in. So, but you did 28, and that killed him.
Okay.
Nicely done. That's Kai. Next shot.
Yeah, second attack. Can I designate non-sharpshooter for my second one, correct?
Yeah, you can do it different every time.
Okay.
That's a hit.
For 14.
Okay, got it. Okay, finish your move where you want, Kai, and then the first Fanatic comes into view. Seeing his first school, you see a human dressed in black, robing with like red underrobes or gloves on. He looks down at the gas. He looks surprised. He looks down at Throgs, all of you. Now he looks concerned and surprised. He stutters out a spell. It's a spiritual weapon if anyone wants to counter it.
I'm not going to.
He's going to put that spiritual weapon down on Throgs, and what it takes the form of is a clawed hand that tries to rake across Throgs' face, but misses. And then with his sacred flame, these are like eldritch purplish flames come down upon Throgs. Throgs make a DC 11 dex save to dodge those.
Miss. Yeah, that tags me.
Okay. It's only 3 damage, 3 radiant. So 1, 2, 3 to get to there. He immediately backs up 4, 5, and gets as far as there on his turn. He's done. Archibald, your turn.
All right, Archibald running up the steps. 10, 20.
Yeah, take that Fanatic out if you can.
Hold there,
And-
Archibald. Let me show you what you see down the hallway to the west. There's one more Fanatic there. There's a door at the end of the hall. Looks closed. There are bells hanging from the ceiling. There's steep stairs that descend down, and then they ascend back up on the other side. So you don't actually have a line of sight to that door. So once you get to the bottom of the stairs, I'll tell you what that looks like. There are bells of different sizes hanging from leather cords affixed to the ceiling. And that's what you see. And 2 cultists and a ghast. The stench around that ghast is almost overpowering.
Okay. Can I, if I did a lightning bolt, could I do it so I hit both of those cultists?
Not really, no.
All right. Then I will punch that.
You could hit the ghast and the cultist.
No, I'll just punch. I'll punch the cultist for
Okay.
now to the northwest.
Right.
14
14 hit.
for 12.
12 damage.
And I'll do that again. Same thing. So 23 for 10.
10.
I
Got
think
it.
he's got disadvantage on anybody but me.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to Sanctuary on my homunculus. Johnny 5. And that is it.
Okay. Now the gas turn. It will. The sanctuary is on you or in your homunculus?
On my homunculus.
Okay. So this guy's going to try and claw and bite you. Actually, claws first. That is only a 17 to hit you, though, which I don't think is through your armor. Nope. And it's done. And then the other fanatic sees you standing there. He's going to go ahead and do Old Person on you. So an 11 wisdom save to negate being held.
I'm going to give you Flash of Genius. Try to tell you how to be strong-willed.
Okay. I'm going to use my inspiration also.
Okay.
Because I have. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Oh, no.
I got a 0.
I can't do anything with
Wow.
that. Even my genius is
That
just
is
not enough.
amazingly bad.
I cannot work with that.
You weren't kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're
right.
you're held in place, frozen.
All right.
You'll get to repeat your save at the end of your next turn. And then Dawson, your turn.
We got to get that gassed.
Olsen will firebolt the gas to the top of this.
15, ignoring cover because you're one of the war mage is a hit. 6 fire. Then Kimball.
Gimbal will do the same thing as Dawson, using his smoke powder arm pistol.
19 hit.
for 18.
18 killed it.
So
Good job.
Gimbal feels a little bit better after that fireball earlier.
Throgs, you got this spiritual weapon of the hand of Vecna in your face. Your turn.
All right. Do I have to go around the stairs, or can I just like leap up to that 5 foot?
You can leap up, just add another square movement to get up there.
No problem. 3 squares to there. We will. It looks like this guy is the one concentrating.
He is the one concentrating. Yes.
So Throgs is going to line up with this guy and then toss it right over the guy's shoulder at the guy concentrating.
Okay. You hit.
That'll tag him for 14.
14, concentration check, DC 10. He gets a success.
And then the javelin comes back to Throgs' hand, and he will do it again. Not as good, only 10.
10 more, another concentration check. DC 10. Ooh, you dropped the old person.
Nice.
Thank you.
And then Throgs is going to move in a little bit in order to make room, and I've got no... You know what? I will do a bonus action. I will do the orc rage thing and get 4 temps. End of turn.
All right. Adrenaline rushing. After you use Kai.
Cunning action, hide. Oh, not very good.
16 is good enough.
Come to there. We'll sharpshoot the injured guy that I can see. 21
Hit.
for enough, I'm assuming.
Yes, indeed. You kill him.
And then I'll come up to there and second shot on that guy, non-sharpshoot. 25 for 16.
Do you have the movement to get up here? You can't see him from that square.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I could from there, but yes.
You do? Okay. That is a hit, and that finishes him before he could get away. Throgs, you can see the door in the far end of the hall from where you're standing, even though it descends and then ascends back up, and that door is shut. So no more opponents. So we're out of combat. There are 2 human cultists.
Semi-quiet.
Yeah, everything's kind of quiet. 2 human cultists, 2 undead ghasts. The human cultists,
Check them for loose change.
yeah, they don't have anything of value on them.
Let's shuffle the corpses back into the cell or to the secret room or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, you move them out of sight.
And do we want to keep this going this way, or do we want to check these 3 rooms out down below?
I'd like to investigate these bells.
So as you're looking at the bells, there's nothing special about them. They're just bells hanging from the ceiling. There's no strikers or anything on them. They do have like whatever the thing on the inside is called, but nothing to strike them from the outside.
Yeah, I would say
The dinger.
The dinger.
Can you tell us about the door on the other side and
the dangler.
what's that thing next to it?
That is a lantern. Yeah, there's a lantern there, so it's lit. The door is closed. It does not have any iconography on it, unlike the door that you came into that hallway from. So that's it. You find nothing else of note in that hall.
Carefully go up to there, listen to see what we hear.
Okay. You hear
Somebody see if the
voice.
door's unlocked.
You hear voices whispering now and then, but you can't make out what they're saying. You suspect someone beyond that door knows that something
Something's
happened.
going on.
Yeah.
I say we bust through it and blast some shit.
That sounds like a
Throg.
good plan.
There we go.
Throgs, are you where you want to be?
Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative and kick that door open. I'll draw what you see. Okay. Yeah, roll initiative.
Ooh.
So this is kind of like stairs and other areas. You have to be basically where Throgs and Kai is to see into the room. The room that you see has tables and chairs in it. There is water dripping from a pipe into a basin in the southeast corner that is now overflowing. So there's like a pool of water all around that basin in the southeast corner. There's a detailed image of a staring eye gripped in a withered hand that has been painted onto the wall above the basin. It looks like that. It's painted on the wall above the basin. There's some robed cultists like the ones you killed just recently, and one leader type with them as well. And so let me roll their initiative. And Kai, you're first to go.
Is there? Can I get a hide in from where I'm at?
If you backed up, you could.
I'll do that. Cunning action, hide. Come up to there. First attack, sharpshoot on this guy.
The leader type, okay.
Yeah, the leader guy. Ooh, that's only 16.
16. That would
No cover.
normally hit, but he throws a shield up.
He can. Okay. Second attack, obviously no advantage. Okay, so I'm that. Let's see, 1, 2.
A 15 actually hits him.
Oh, okay.
Because I have this house rule that shields only one attack at a time, not for the rest of the round.
Okay.
So 15 hits him. Does see he's not wounded yet, and it's not a sneak attack.
I don't get sneak attack.
So
with
16.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I will back up to there to get out of the way so people can get up and shoot.
The stairs are. Oh, you ignored difficult terrain.
Yeah, ignore it.
Archibald,
let me play my character, Tom.
Archibald, your turn.
Moving up and lightning bolt diagonally.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I think
you can pick. You can get the 3 on the top or the 3 on the bottom.
I'll get the 3 on the top.
3 on the top. Okay. So lightning arcs down from above. Wood splinters. People are burned. Trying to dive out of the way. Dex saving throws. Oh wait. You're doing a lightning bolt. Oh, that wizard should not have used his reaction to do a shield spell. No counter spell coming your way.
Yeah, I was hoping that.
Yeah. Okay. So make your lightning bolt. Dex save, and dex save.
Yeah, pretty good.
The mage is nailed for 27 points damage and dies burning and charred.
Nice job.
And then the closest fanatic actually made a saving. Oh no, you're an 18 on your saves. Holy shit.
Yes.
So that's a 27 damage to him. And the far one made a save. He takes 13 damage. All right. Nice, Archibald.
And then bonus action force strike on the northernmost. 19 for 8.
19 is a hit. 8 finished him.
And I will stay here.
Throgs, your turn.
All right. Throgs will leap onto the. I guess they were sitting at the table.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We'll go to there, and we will stab with the javelin. Actually, no, we're gonna throw it at his face.
Okay.
Because that actually do more damage that way. Gimbal, thank you so much. 12.
Oh no, you missed.
Then it comes back to his hand, and he throws it again.
That hit.
That does it for 10 points.
Does that +9 already include the +1 of the weapon now?
Does it?
I haven't adjusted it.
No, you haven't messed with it yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why it's a 10.
Should be a 10. Okay, so 13. 13 hit.
So both hit.
So both hit.
Oh, okay.
11
so then
and 10
it would be
then.
11 and 10.
11 survives the 11. 10 finishes him off. All
Gotcha.
right.
And then Throgs will give a nice orcish grin to this dude that just lost all his friends.
Dawson, your turn.
Delson will step up and firebolt, and then step back. That is
That's a hit by
29 for
mile.
7.
7. Gimbal, your turn.
All right, Gimbal is going to move forward. 1, 2, 3 to there. And he will firebolt the cultist. 13 for 16. I doubt that hits.
13 is a hit.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
16 fire damage.
16.
And now
Okay.
he's back there.
The Fanatic, the last one to go. He will spiritual weapon Throgs.
And crap his pants.
21 for 6 force.
6 force. The temps are gone.
And then he will do spiritual sacred flame. 5 radiant Throgs. 11 dex save for negating it.
Oh, I'm gonna. Oh yeah, I do.
And he's done. And then, Throgs, the door to your west opens up, but there's no one standing there. You get the feeling there is someone standing there, but you don't see them. And the door to the west is open. And I'm adding them to the initiative. And Kai, your turn. So Kai, you didn't see that door open or anything, but you know there's still a fight going on down there.
Well, let's cunning action, get the hide in, and come up to there.
So you see the door open to the west of the Throgs. No one there that you can see, and the person to the southeast of the Throgs.
Okay, that should kill him.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
No. 19. I hid.
19. Okay, that's a hit, and down he goes.
It's a 5-foot drop down to there.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I perceive anything, or
You can
I
use an
still have
action
an
to.
action?
You can do an
Yeah.
action to perceive, but I don't think you have an action left.
I can't do my extra attack to do the perception.
No, you could shoot
Okay.
blindly though.
Okay.
Just pick a square and then roll with disadvantage.
Let's go with this one.
Okay.
And
19.
19.
Nothing there.
Okay.
Probably would have hit some if it was there. And Archibald, your turn.
Archibald is going to jump down and fairy fire.
Nice, Archibald.
That guy.
We'll go ahead and
I guess
counter spell the fairy fire.
Oh, dang it.
Did that make
Okay.
him visible when you counter? Does that do that?
It did not make him visible, so it must be improved invisibility. He's got good.
Ooh, that's not good.
Or greater.
Okay,
greater
so that
visibility.
was a spell. So then bonus action, 4 strike. Why not? I'll pick the one right in front of the door.
Okay.
13 for 7.
13's a miss. If there was something there.
And that is it.
Throgs, your turn. Oh, the hand
Do
is
I-
gone.
Which square did he attack? I wasn't paying attention.
He attacked just west of the doorway.
Right here.
Yep.
Okay.
Did Throgs hear like the rustling of robes as the counter spell happened?
Yeah, you think there's someone just west of that doorway.
Just west. So
Like in the
Throgs
doorway.
goes to there.
Yeah.
And so what Throgs is going to do is Throgs is going to drop the javelin
Okay.
and attempt to grab this guy.
All right. He'll do dexterity. And are you raging currently?
No.
No?
So that is just a 23.
We'll give you disadvantage on the check, but you still make it
Oh, gotcha.
because you can't see him. And so you got something grappled.
Honestly, Tom, I love that you do that.
You got
I
something
do.
grappled.
No, I honestly love that you do that because this is how they're going to fix it in September by
Yeah.
making that an attack roll.
Yeah.
Because I think you should have advantage when you're grappling a prone target, but or attempting to grapple a prone target. But all right, so Throgs is going to then bring this dude in here.
Okay.
We're not going to bring it by Kai because I don't think the ranger. Actually, Kai would probably appreciate it, wouldn't he? If an enemy ends adjacent to him. Oh, but
Yeah,
it wouldn't be
if-
his turn ending.
Would that kick off my reaction?
Let's see what your action says. Skirmisher. Enemy ends their turn in 5 feet. So no, it's not their turn. Not their
Yeah,
ending.
so I'm just going to pull him
Okay.
to right behind me to here.
Okay.
Second attack is I'm going to attempt to prone him.
Okay.
And so here comes the next strength check.
You got him prone.
And Throgs will motion and go, Throgs! So that everybody knows where he's at and that he's prone on the ground.
Okay. All of a sudden, There's some magical words you hear, Throgs, and he's not there anymore.
Throgs.
And then we stand up, and then we do a cantrip. A firebolt comes shooting out the doorway towards Kai. 24 to hit you, Kai, for 13 fire. And then you guys hear another individual in that room come toward the doorway. And then another spell is cast, and a cone of cold fills the room.
Oh no.
30 cold damage to everyone in the room and Gimbal. 14 con save for half.
I'll use my inspiration.
I am also going to use my inspiration.
What is the +2 to the right of that number?
Yeah, so I've changed everything so it only rolls the straight d20.
Okay.
And so +2 would be for every check except for anything else that's listed. So a save is +3 instead of +2.
Okay, so I failed.
Correct.
Okay. 30 damage, you said?
30 cold, yeah. Okay, and then Dawson, your turn.
Is my perception
Dawson's
good enough to know where
gonna-
those attacks came from?
Right in the doorway.
Okay.
But then there's
gonna
movement
step up to
after.
I'm going to step up to the door by me, and then I'm going to put haste on.
I think Dawson's standing on top of me for what it's worth.
He is, yeah.
I need
Haste,
to refresh my screen.
you probably
Everything's a
do.
mess.
Kai, you're getting hasted. So there you can see in the chat what it does for you. Archibald, did your little homunculus live?
Oh, it was a con save, right? Not a deck save.
It is a con save, yeah.
Nope.
That's the Eye of Jupiter.
Just let me know when you want him back if you use a spell slot or whatever to get him back. Okay. Dawson comes forward, does a haste spell on Kai. Mark yourself as concentrating Dawson. And Gimbal, your turn.
Great stuff. Okay. Gimbal is going to move forward, and he is going to cast Gimbal's Flaming Plasma Sphere.
Okay.
And he is going to. Whoops. God dang it. Stop it. Oh, sorry. I'm having some issues here. Okay. Now we'll do it. All right. Here we go. Casting it right there and moving it forward. Does it hit anybody?
No.
Moving it forward to here. Did it hit anybody?
No.
Okay. Let me double check how many spaces I can move this thing.
20 feet.
20 feet. All right. Try to move it up here. Does it hit anybody?
Yes.
Okay, so then it'll stop there as it
Okay.
slams into whoever's up there.
They dodge it.
2 damage
2 damage. Okay.
all at once.
Yeah, all at once. Nice.
Okay.
Did I kill it?
After Gimbal, no. Kai, your turn, and you're hasted.
Okay,
And
so
they didn't have to make a concentration check for that?
Oh yeah, they would have. Oh my god.
Nice.
that's going to affect my movement.
It's not the size of the fireball.
That's what you do with it.
Yep. That's right.
All right, so you have this cultist, this human woman, dressed in black robe. She's got a necklace of like human teeth, it looks like, around her neck. And she's in the corner there trying to get away from that fireball just to the north of the doorway. You can see her from where you're standing, Kai.
Okay, go up there to hide.
Good enough.
19. Pop back down. She's taken 2 damage, so I'll do the everything.
Got it. Hit.
26 for 29, 34. Oh no, it's already built in. Never mind. 29.
29. Got it.
And second attack.
Oh shoot, Kai,
What's
before you do your second attack, the door to the north also bursts open.
Okay.
I forgot, this is the start of the round. This happened. And you see a demon standing there.
Oh, okay. I would do the second attack to try to finish her off.
Got it.
So
Go for it.
25 for 17. Hopefully that.
Finished her. Down she
Okay.
goes.
And third attack on the demon.
Okay.
Oh, miss.
No, a 16 hit.
And that's not a bonus to hit. Okay, yeah, 16 then for 12.
12. Okay. Yeah, you're really good with a bow. That's for sure.
And then I'll
Archibald.
come up to there and done.
All right. Archibald will move right in front of that door. I'm trying to block it so he can't come through. I don't know if that's possible.
Yeah.
The way the door
No, you can do it since you're like
Okay.
right the way there.
And then I'll blur myself. And then that's it.
Okay. Then after you is Throgs.
All right. Throgs is going to come back here to try to get stand up on the table with all the cultist bodies, and we are going to throw. First, we are going to rage, and then we are going to throw at the demon guy on the other side of Archibald. That's a miss. That'll hit for 12 points, and they have been ancestred. So disadvantage on anybody but me. End of Throgs.
Okay. We got an invisible mage going next.
Is that a fiend, Tom?
It is a fiend. Yep.
That's a favored enemy. And of course, I'm an idiot and I speak primordial, so should have known that.
And you have good berries.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm a special kind of player. Okay, as a favored enemy, okay, I guess, do I know anything about him or that I can pass on to these guys?
Yeah. You can share with them that this guy will be immune to poison and resist cold, fire, lightning. And you'll need magic weapons to start it. Or
Thank
hurt
you.
it fully. Okay, and the stench there, Archibald, is pretty overwhelming around this thing. That'll take effect at the start of your next turn. But back to the wizard that's going. So he's done.
Did Tom stop talking, or did
I was thinking. Yeah, I stopped talking.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure.
All right. Just seeing where I'm going to put the fireball is all.
Oh, God.
Okay. He'll put the fireball there. Fire will hit everyone except Gimbal. And, that's probably in the hidden layer. You probably didn't see that. Fireball. Getting everyone but Gimbal with it. And he'll do it at, let's see how many spells he's got at high level left. He'll do this fireball at 5th level.
So glad I have advantage.
26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So 30 fire damage. 14 dex save for half.
Okay, I'm going to, what's it called? Flash of Genius that. Oh, didn't even need it.
He's done. Then the demon goes. So this demon, Kai, it's a Hezra demon, a type 2 demon. And this one looked to be a particularly stout individual among type 2 demons, bigger than you've seen before. And so it hits pretty hard, Archibald. First with its multi-attack bite. 19, I think, misses you, though.
All the disadvantages.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. He's got disadvantage on everything, right? Okay.
Yep.
And then claw and claw. All right. Bumbles over you with all the ancestral warriors swirling around. Spectral warriors appear and hinder the attacks of your enemies. And then it's done. Dawson, your turn.
Dave,
Missed my concentration. No more haste.
does that stun me when he drops that?
I think it does, yeah.
Or if he goes in?
I'll click it for you. There you go.
Oh crap. Dawson, did you save?
Dawson did not save.
Oh, I can't help you then.
I did not. All right, I'm gonna try and polymorph
Oh,
that.
wait,
Do I
no.
see the
Hold on.
demon?
One second. Tom, I'm so sorry. Dawson was within 30 feet of Throgs, right?
But you couldn't see him.
Okay.
'Cause he was down
Sorry,
the
I
stairs.
tried to
Yeah.
help.
Okay, Dawson, what do you want to do? Polymorphin?
Can I see the demon? I'm
You
gonna
can
try and
see the
polymorph
demon,
him.
yeah. Polymorphin the demon, okay.
Turn him into a nice little tortoise.
A friendly little tortoise. Okay. Click that spell for me so I know the
Can
DC
be an angry tortoise. I
on
don't
the
care.
save. Polymorph
There
DC
it is.
17 wisdom save. He's got nothing you can do about that. Ooh, but his magic resistance protects him. And he shrugs off your spell. And finish turn we want. Then Gibble, your turn. Remember to Gibble, that's all difficult terrain over there.
Oh, look at this little one.
It's all difficult terrain in front of me. Difficult
Yeah.
terrain. Oh shoot. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would not have been able to get back that far if I
Yeah.
thought this was just a hallway. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay. Can I see my flaming sphere from where I'm at?
No, you have to be one more square forward.
Can Dawson move off the top of me?
Yeah.
I will as soon as I scroll and see where I'm at.
All right.
He's got a robot fetish.
I am going to
You're so
dash.
small. It's hard to see.
I'm going to dash up here, and then bonus action, I'm going to move my sphere. I would not have seen where the fireball came from, so I'm going to move it back here. Do I hit anybody?
Nope.
Here?
No.
5, 10. Here?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll stop there, and boom, into him.
Dex save.
Lemon sweet.
You got him for the full 12. And here's his concentration check. Ooh, he just made it. All right. After Gimbal rounds over, and no new opponents this round. Kai, your turn.
I'm stunned.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
oh,
Tom, is a concentration check a Constitution save?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Haste is still in effect. We're good.
Oh, good.
Are you sure?
Um,
What was the DC?
DC 10
Are you-
because I used my
saved.
ward to get rid of most of the damage.
Oh,
and then
then
I
you're good.
saved.
Yeah, then you are good. Okay,
Okay.
so Kai, your turn.
Let's go
Oh,
ahead.
but also then you cast Polymorph, which is a concentration spell.
Well, I wouldn't have cast polymorph.
Well, it's not on me that you did that.
Yeah, fair enough. We can't.
Okay, since he ends,
All right, never mind.
am I still stunned then?
You are still
Since he-
stunned. Yeah.
Okay.
Archibald, your turn.
All right, I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay.
I don't think Thunder was not one of the ones you mentioned that he was.
Correct.
Okay.
Can't tell you now. He's over there stunned.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I'd heard lightning cold.
That hit for 15 Thunder, which has full effect on him. That hit for another 10 Thunder. And then Throgs, your turn.
All right, Throgs is going to throw the javelin at the Hezru.
I think I was supposed to take a con save or something at the beginning of my turn, right? Because
Yeah, the stench is 14 con save or you're poisoned. And since it's poison, you have advantage. It's your dwarf.
yes, so I made
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Okay, and then Throgs, you hit.
9 points of magical javelin damage.
Got it.
Then the ancestors are all over him, and
Okay.
then I see the person that's over here doing things to us, right? Or I heard them scream when the fire hit them.
We know they're right there right now. I'll shut up.
I think they made
Right,
their
Tom?
save. I don't
Well, I
think
mean, I heard them.
Yeah.
I saw the outline of the fire
Right.
briefly or
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So then what Throgs is going to do is drop the javelin.
Okay.
And will attempt to grapple them, which now I have advantage, which I would be a straight roll at.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
Don't think they're going to be that. So you got one grappled to your northwest.
All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide back one with them grappled.
Okay.
Just to keep them adjacent to the fireball.
Okay.
And end of Throgs.
Okay. That grappled guy goes away.
I feel it disappear.
Yeah.
Hey, it keeps him from casting another spell. Throgs is happy.
Yes, it does. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. There. Okay. And then, let's see, Archibald, you get a firebolt coming at you from the back of the room. You guys turn and you look, and it seemed to have come from about where the door is on the south wall. 16, though, misses you. And then the Hezru's turn, attacking you with disadvantage with all the ancestors swirling around him with a bite attack and a claw. 19 misses you by 1, I think, or 2. And a claw misses. And then Dawson, your turn.
Dawson will come in. We'll try and firebolt where that invisible square is, right past the door.
And
And
the square you're firebolting,
unless a 13 hits.
or describe it to me. Which door?
Right past the
Okay.
door.
Miss. And then after Dawson, that's a miss. Yeah. And then Gimbal, your turn.
Okay. Well, bonus action, I'll move this 5, 10, 15, 20 to there.
Okay.
Which is as far as I can move it. And then I will move. Can I reach down and touch Kai from right here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to reach down and gently tip Kai's head back and pour Gimbal's miracle elixir down his throat and stroke his cheek as I'm doing it. That's 16 hit points back for Kai.
And 16 psychic damage, so it all evens out. Kai, your turn.
Okay, duck down, cunning action behind the stairs, pop out and attack that. It's a straight up attack, so I'm not going to sharpshoot. 30.
Who are you attacking? Where are you attacking?
Well, you told me the firebolt came from here.
Oh, right there. Okay, firing right there. That is a hit.
And it's injured, so 21, 30.
All right. No concentration check because a dead body appears on the ground in front of the door.
Pop to there, and second shot. He's not granting advantage. He just has disadvantage because
Correct. Yeah, correct.
Fuck, do we feel it? No, we don't feel it. 17,
Hit.
ignoring. Okay, for 11.
11. Okay. All right. After Kai, Archibald.
All right, punching this guy in the face. Where did it go?
Those thunder gauntlets are nice because
Yes.
not many creatures resist thunder.
13
Yep. 26 for 13.
and
23 for 12.
Nice. Okay, Throgs, your turn.
Retrieve javelin. Come out to here. Throw javelin. Miss. 14 or 15?
15 missed.
All right. Throgs will move away from the fire and be sad. Throgs. End of turn.
Ezru will attack. No disadvantage this time. Is that right?
No disadvantage.
No, he's.
Oh, it's still disadvantage because of his. There you go.
I'm blurred.
Oh, you got blur going. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Just disadvantage from everything. Miss, and miss. Dawson, your turn.
Yes.
Like he needed it that time.
And I'll try and
Ray of Frost is a hit.
Ray of Frost that thing.
It resists the cold, so it takes 4 cold damage
25 for
and minus 10 feet on speed. Got it. Kimball, your turn.
2d8 at this point.
You should be 2d8 at this point, yeah. Give me another d8 damage. You can adjust that macro.
Again.
All right. All right.
Nice.
No change.
There you go. Take
Gimbal.
that.
Your turn, Gimbal.
All right. Gimbal's going to move up 1, 2, 3 to there. Bonus action, move up the flaming sphere. 1, 2, 3. Ram it into the heads room.
All right. He makes a save.
All right. So 8 divided by 2 is 2 damage.
2 fire. Got it.
Then Gimbal will drop concentration, release the plasma sphere, and then reach down and gently caress Kai again with some healing ointments, rubbing him, kind of give him a nice little shoulder rub while he's doing it, and give him back. Are you level 10 as well?
11.
So 19 hit points back.
Thank you.
All right. After Gimbal, Kai, your turn.
Go to there. Cunning action. There. Sharpshoot. 17
Hit.
for 26. 37.
Nice hit. Dropped the demon. He falls into a
Yes.
pool of burning ichor on the ground there. And we're out of combat.
Wow.
All right. So 3 cultist mages dead. 3 cultists dead. Their treasure and gear that they have on them. Let's see here. The mage, the leader types, all 3 of them have keys. A ring of keys. Looks like 4 different keys on the ring. They have 2 of them have those necklaces of human teeth. The 2 that were in the western room. The western room is it's got bones and nooks along the walls, and they've kind of made room here for 4 cots, really tightly packed together. There's some folded robes, some other personal effects. Nothing of value in the room when you look it over, but you do find a secret door.
Now,
On this-
Tom, the demon was he high enough where he was the leader of, or was he in service to the wizards?
You would imagine he's in service. It's not a type that's really leader type.
Okay.
So the secret door on the south wall, there's an urn and a nook adjacent to it that rotates, which will slide the wall panel. And down that hallway, there's another secret door that you can see easily from this side into another chamber to the south there.
Yeah, we
And
got to check that out.
what else we got? The hallway to the north. So you see north and to the east a library of sorts. The ground's kind of uneven. It's been it's buckled in places here and there. There's some long, low shelves that are canted at irregular angles there due to the uneven floor. They are crammed with books and scrolls and folios. That's what you can see there. And then there's a hallway to the west. Just peeking around the corner of the hallway, you can see it goes to around a corner to the west. On the north wall of that hall, there's an open door, and you'd have to kind of go in there to see what's in that room. And then there's a closed door also on the north. The closed door in the north of that hallway has a padlock on it. That one's right there. And if you like, you can take a quick short rest, or you can press on.
I gave 15 hit points to Archibald and 20 hit points to Archibald, 19 hit points to Throgs.
Right.
Throgs.
And I think we're all good then, right?
Yeah, I'm okay. It seems like this I don't mean to open that. Seems like that area was like the escape route. So it seems like we should investigate the other stuff before that one, or it was helped down that way. Before we go through this secret doors, we should probably search the books and stuff to see if anything's of interest. So up in
Okay.
this northern area first.
Okay. To the north. When you can see all the library, there's more rows of books, and there's also a stone coffin resting against the north wall. It's carved to look like pages of an open book on top of the coffin, and engraved on the book's pages is a name. Aaron Griffinstone is the name. I don't know that rings a bell to any of you.
Hogwarts.
Let's see. So there are tons and tons of books. You could take a little bit of time to search through them, maybe 10 minutes, and maybe pick out the valuable ones.
Okay.
Gimbal definitely wants to do that,
Okay,
especially looking for any books on alchemy.
gotcha. You find 3 books of note. A book describing the eye and hand of Vecna with masterful writing and artistic illumination. A book of nonsensical poetry titled Quite Good Verse with a gold-plated cover worth a couple hundred gold. And a book about Neverwinter's history, which is not of any significant value, but you find within its pages 2 scrolls. A scroll
Nice.
of greater invisibility and a scroll of major image.
That's tasty.
And, I should have pointed this out. Oh, no. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and tell us, Tom.
No. You find a secret door as well in the library as you're searching around it. It is on the west wall over here. And beyond it, the hallway beyond it, there's another door at the end that you can see easily, probably secret from the other side.
On the coffin, have we opened it yet, Tom?
Yeah, okay, so looking inside the coffin. Aaron Griffinstone was a human Neverwinter historian, and this looks like his actual grave, but the contents have probably been eaten by the ghasts. There's no remains within, and nothing of value within.
Let's push through the secret door and just
All right. So the chamber that you come to, it has hundreds of names etched into metal plates set into the walls of that room, many scratched over and unreadable. From the stench of this room, almost overpowering, you think maybe the demon laired here. There's a door to the west which has a padlock on it. The door had been opened, and that demon came from the hall, so he probably came from this room. A quick search of it, you find no treasure. You do find, however, one of the nameplates is what can pivot to reveal the secret door that you just came through the other side of.
Okay. We'll check out this closet before we check the padlock there.
This door is also padlocked. You want to unlock that?
Listen, check for traps and assist Gimbal. I think he's better at thieves than I am.
Yeah, you guys are really good at opening locks. You have no problem picking it. Inside is a squalid cell containing a bucket and a small heap of filthy blankets. Whoever was here is gone. You find a small notebook, though, amongst the blankets, kind of secreted away there. Maybe so that the person's captors would not find it. It's a notebook about extraplanar intersections, planar conjunctions, and similar esoterica.
So a mathematician of some type, it seems like.
Yeah, and whoever was here, you would surmise left or was taken away fairly recently, within the last couple hours, you'd say.
You know who might like that book of Vecna is Umberto.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is this red X there, Tom?
Okay, so go ahead and put everyone where you want to be as you're coming around the corner toward that red X. Everyone take up spots where you want to be. Everyone roll initiative.
So nothing dangerous is what you're saying.
No, nothing bad. Nothing terrible.
Good. Picked a good time for that. Yeah.
Okay. There's a red X on the floor in front of a door to the west there. But as you're coming closer to see what it is or check out the door, there is a cultist shuffling down the hall in your direction. But they don't make any threatening attack or movements towards you to cast spells or anything like that. And when you get a good look at their face, it's almost like their soul's been sucked out of their body. They're not zombie-like, like the token there would suggest, but they're lifeless, but still not decayed at all. And they're just kind of shuffling up and down the hall, and they don't seem to key into or pay attention to you being there. They just have a vacant expression on their face. Further down the hall, you see a doorway to the west. an additional doorway, the one south of the X. Lantern down there, a couple side passages, and then some double doors at the far end of the hall.
Well, should we go ahead and finish it?
Cultist?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, yeah, a couple quick arrows make short work of that newly undead.
Frogs would attempt to communicate.
And I don't know. I don't think I have a good medicine. I'm +3. Does it look like maybe it was like from a vampire where it was converted to like a spawn?
No sign of any kind of physical damage to it. Just
Okay.
like their soul was sucked out of their body.
So something did that to it more.
You would
What's
think.
the red X?
That's just a mark on the floor in front of a door to the west.
Pick those tiles out around it.
Okay. No trap there at all.
Okay.
It's just a red X painted on the floor.
Okay. Then before we go down let's, because this is padlocked too, right?
Yeah. You have no trouble unpadlocking that one, as you guys are very skilled at that. And within, you find, the crypt smells really bad, kind of like sewer smell. Of course, so does the room you're coming from, because of the demon that was there. There's a woman sitting on a mattress atop a low shelf. She looks like she has fine clothing, but it's tattered now. A silk scarf wrapped around her face, like to protect her mouth and nose from the stench. She looks at you fearfully, cowers back against the wall.
Throgs.
This must be Indira Settle. The actor. I've seen you. Have you ever played with Maynard? He was another famous actor.
She perks up at mention of Maynard. She has indeed met the famous halfling, right? Maynard was a halfling? Or was he human?
Yeah.
I forget, halfling? Okay. She, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've worked with him.
Nope. Maynard was a
Are you're not cultists, are you?
No, we've come to sent by Lord Neverember rescue you from the cultists.
Those of you with good insight, as soon as you mention Lord Neverember, she gets a real dour look, real dour expression, and she kind of tenses up a little bit, so you know that's not a good thing. But she says, well, can you get me out of here?
We can, yes.
Okay, let's go. She moves up to the strongest, least orcish looking one of you, and grabs your hand and is ready to be let out of here.
I tell her, listen, just so you know, Lord Neverember told us about these kidnappings, but we are independent operators. In fact, we are all representatives of a merchant consortium called Gimbel's Potion Emporium, and we are here for the good of the community, to engender some goodwill towards the community when we open up shop. So please don't think that that we are somehow beholden to Lord Neverember in any way.
All right, that combined with her knowledge of Maynard kind of overcomes her fear that you're working for Lord Neverember. And make a persuasion check. Before you make the check, though, do you have anything to make this smell go away? She says.
What spell is that?
So it smells like sewer both in her room and in the demon's room.
Oh, smell.
Smell.
Let me see.
Any of you have
what
any
I
perfume? Any of you have anything of that nature?
Well, I have an alchemist kit, so surely with my alchemist kit, I could brew some
Okay,
good
so make
smelling
your
stuff.
persuasion check with advantage as you give her some of your finest perfumes.
And I am going to use a flash of genius to really sell this. So
you're good. You're good. So she reveals to you, so I've been collecting, it's good that you don't work for Lord Neverember, because I've been collecting from skilled genealogists, and I've assembled proof that Lord Neverember isn't descended from Neverwinter's great hero, Lord Nasher Algundar, as he claims. I assume he wants to silence me for what I have discovered. And so that's a secret that you know of hers, that she has evidence that Lord Neverember is not descended from the ruling family here.
Does she know any?
Sure you
Go ahead, Dawson.
That secret will be safe with us, and Lord Neverember has no idea of it.
Okay.
Does she have any knowledge of the people, why they captured her, or where the other prisoners are, or anything like that?
She does not. She does know that they took Umberto and Sarcelle, and they like separated from us, and then they drugged me and Eldon here, and then they separated us in this area. I don't know where they put Eldon. So basically, her and Eldon should be in this wing, and you think Umberto and Sarcelle should be in the other wing, separated by
Okay.
that bell hallway.
We've already rescued Umberto. Let's get you out of here.
Okay. Yeah, she's eager to leave. So you get her out safely, and then you return.
And this red X can be nothing but good news. So
Sure. Yeah.
yeah.
So since you're going to have to pass back and forth through the east wing, do you want to do anything while you're there?
Did we miss a spot? Oh, the 3 doors. Should we knock these 3 doors out up here?
Sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drag you all over there.
Mm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you come over to this wing over here, and you come to these doors. Locked one, east one, or west one?
East and work our way.
East. Okay. Through the east door is a small little chamber, and inside that chamber is a metal grate in the floor, blocking access to a shallow stone pit. You see a small golden harp in the pit. There's a handful of loose papers also down there, and a piece of bloody cloth. The pit is about 5 feet square, but only about 3 feet deep. There's openings in the iron grate about 5 inches square. You think with some sleight of hand, you could reach the harp and slide it through the grate.
Ooh, Gimbal's all about sleight of hand, unless somebody else wants to try it.
Go ahead. I'll try to
Go
assist.
Gimbal.
Okay. Before you do, Gimbal, you notice there's a trap on the grate. Applying any amount of weight will trigger the trap, you believe. But having seen the trap, you can maneuver yourself to try the sleight of hand without triggering it.
All right, well, yeah, Gimbal will do that.
Okay, go for it.
And Gimbal will do Flash of Genius on this one too.
Okay.
Doesn't need it because
Over
I know,
20.
so.
Yeah, you get the harp out of there. Very valuable golden harp with 2,500 gold pieces. You can even take some of the papers out. They detail, it looks like with a quick look, plans to kidnap a Neverwinter aristocrat named Indrina, who you just got out of there. The notes include a map of her estate, schedules of her movements, and suggestions that she knows an important secret about Lord Neverember. A scrawl in the margin of a note claims that, quote, her secrets will make a worthy sacrifice.
Oh, so they're trying to sacrifice people with secrets to the Whispered One.
Tom, do you?
Dawson, you're the only person who hasn't used their inspiration, so I'll give Gimbal your inspiration for doing that up. There you go. What were you going to say, Kai?
Do you do sleight of hand for both lock picking and traps?
Yeah, or you can use thieves' tools for lockpicking and a dex check. Or if you have both, you have advantage on the check.
Okay.
Do we think that the soulless creature was maybe the guy who was missing from his cell?
You don't know.
What was the creature dressed in? Like, was it
like a cultist? I thought he said. He said a cultist.
The person in the hallway. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't the elf with the wild brown hair at all.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you did kill one of the prisoners.
That's good.
Not beyond.
Okay, next.
Okay, so the next one you're able to pick that lock, and within you find another prisoner. This old crypt holds a single open coffin containing a few tattered blankets. You see a poof of wild black hair sprouting from the end of one of the blankets. Hiding in there, you find Sarcelle Malinash, a spellcaster who specializes in planar travel and such. Like the rest of them, afraid of you until you let her know who you are. Everyone to make an insight check for me, please. Wisdom insight.
Frogs.
17 on insight.
17 for Kai. Okay. You can tell Kai that there's something bothering her. I mean, she's fearful of you, like the rest of them, until you identify yourselves and why you're here. And then she goes with you, but you still think she's got something bothering her. She'll go with you
Well, does Kai reveal that she's still seeming hesitant to us?
Yes.
Okay.
Gimbal will ask her if everything's okay.
She seems like kind of relieved that someone asked her about this deep secret she's been hiding. She says, let's get out of here first, then I'll tell you. Will you guys take her out to safety?
Do we feel like she's not trying to trick us?
No, you think she just wants to go to safety.
Okay.
Does it feel safe sharing stuff here, staying here another minute?
Yes.
Okay, so you get her out. She says that my psychic exploration showed me a glimpse of a dreadful future. I saw a desiccated figure of a man levitating off the ground, gathering evil energy around himself in glowing wisps. The desiccated man then screamed, and the energy exploded, causing something terrible to happen. This vision terrified me. And you have Sarcel's secret now. So you have 3 secrets. And you have Sarcel safe with her family, and then you return to the crypts. Now where to?
And there's nothing else in the room.
Yeah, you search that room, nothing else of value.
The third and final room
The
in
final
this area.
room in this area is a storage room. Stone shelves contain boxes and bags. A few crates are stacked against the wall. There's supplies such as lantern oil, chains, and manacles. Among the supplies are 2 potions. They're labeled healing use only. Would anyone like to taste them to see if that's what they are?
Gimbal will sip at them.
Okay. They are actually, the first one you sip at is actually poisonous. So make a saving throw here. Let's see. Poison. Scroll, poison. Yeah, it's going to be a con save DC 13. No problem.
Yeah.
You resist poison. Drink 3d6 poison, 13 con save, repeat in your turn, or poisoned. Okay, so you take 14 poison damage. Each time make a save, reduce the damage by d6.
Sorry, say that again.
You take 14 poison, which actually reduced to 7. And then we'll say you make the rest of your saves. So then you take 4 more the next round and then 1 more the following round. So 12 total poison damage. Okay, the other one's also poison. So, where to now? Nothing else of value.
We've cleared this whole area, correct?
Yeah, you cleared it all.
Okay, so when in doubt, go to the red X.
Okay, red X it is. I'll put you guys over there. Set up where you want to be standing when you open that door. All right.
Nice, tasty.
Yeah, so you open that door, and inside there, there's urns lying scattered across the floor amid heaps of ash and bone dust. And emerging from the dust and the urns are wraiths, 4 wraiths, shrieking. They're shrieking, Vecnans die.
Throgs?
Vecnans die?
Vecnans die. Everyone roll initiative if you haven't already. Good. And then they go. Their initiative. Yeah, they shriek Vecnans die and come out attacking you immediately. Before they can get to Throgs.
Vecnans too?
Before they get to Throgs, you get to go, Throgs.
Can Throg shut the door?
Yeah, you could run over there and shut the door. They're incorporeal, so you're not sure if it's going to help.
Throgs will look quizzically at the rest as he goes to shut the door and see if it's a good idea.
It's not going to matter, Throgs.
Throgs. All right, well then Throgs will rage, and we will throw at this first guy here.
Hit.
21 for 10.
10.
Magical,
good thing.
And that one is marked by the ancestors. So if everybody could deprioritize that one because it has been castrated. And then Throgs, the javelin comes back to Throgs' hand, and Throgs will throw. We'll throw at the other one in front.
Okay. Oh, crit.
We're going to crit them in their face for, let's see, it's like 19.
22?
No, just 19. I can't add rage.
All right.
I'm not a giant barbarian.
Got it.
And Throgs will hang out right there.
Okay. First, the wraith that you got, Throgs, will move basically through you guys right to behind Throgs. This is going to provoke from Kai and Archibald. If you want to take your reactions.
Oh, yes, I will move.
Oh, it's not ending its turn adjacent. It'll provoke attacks of opportunity from you, though, if you want to punch it.
I don't think I can't do that with my bow.
That's a hit. It resists thunder, though, so it's going to take 7 damage. Okay. And then it'll attack
But now it
Throgs.
has disadvantage on everything in the world.
Yeah, it has disadvantage on attacking another target than him until the start of his next turn. So, given that fact, it'll attack you. Life drain on Throgs. That's a miss. It's done. Next Wraith. This one in the back here is going to come forward and attack Archibald. The life drain.
Now I can move, correct?
Yeah. It does 23 to hit you, Archibald. 38 necrotic. Anyone want to do anything about that 38 necrotic that just happened?
Throgs is going to use their reaction to reduce that.
Okay.
So,
Dawson, you going to do anything about it?
I need to roll one more
I have
d6,
nothing
right?
left there.
Oh, got it.
So 10. I took 10 off it.
Okay, 28 necrotic Archibald, and a DC 14 con save, or your max will be reduced by 28.
I will.
Flash of Genius that.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. Does Flash of Genius stack?
No.
All right.
Oh, I think I barely made it. It was what, 15 you said? Or
14.
14? Yeah, then
Oh,
I barely
okay.
made it.
Okay.
6 plus 4 plus 5.
Archibald, your turn.
I will attack the one to the northwest.
Hit.
20 for 15 or 7 or whatever.
Got it.
And we'll do that again, but I'll attack the guy to the south of him.
Okay. Hit.
For
All right.
6 or whatever. And then they should both have disadvantage on anybody but me.
Okay. Gimbal, your turn.
Okay. Gimbal is going to put a flaming sphere. Well, these guys are insubstantial though, so that's not going to do much good. Actually, Gimbal is going to do Gimbal's Pixie Powder Party Poppers back here to get these 3 wraiths. or
Okay.
attempt to.
Got the first one. So the one to the northwest, our Archibald, is glowing and granting advantage. Kai, your turn.
Well, I guess then I don't need to move. So let's try to finish that guy off. Oh. Yeah, that's crap.
14 hit.
14. What'd you say, Tom?
Hey, Josh, can you mute? 14 hit.
Yeah, I'm muting right.
14 hit.
25.
25. Still there.
Second attack. Good night.
That might miss.
Well, I've got advantage, right?
You do. 14. You hit. 14 hit.
Yeah. So 16 more.
Yeah, that finished him.
And I'll move to there. Done.
All right. And you can see some more stuff when you get over there. So this is a burial chamber, not occupied currently. You see a door at the end of this chamber, and you can kind of see that's another burial chamber also not. And then,
basically I was trying to start another combat, guys.
Yeah, tried. Dawson, your turn.
Olsen will back up, possibly provoking.
Okay. You'll take the strike at disadvantage on you, missing you.
And okay, Throgs, Throgs, do you mind being hasted?
Throgs? But yeah, Throgs is excited about the opportunity.
All right. You are hasted, Throgs. Dawson, finish where you want.
I'll take that as
Then Wraith's coming. That one will come to there and attack Throgs. Life drain on Throgs. 16, I think, missed. And then next to go, that rounds over. Throgs, your turn.
All right, Throgs will throw at this guy.
Okay.
Actually, no. Now that we're raging and they're right next to it, we will just stab at him with the... not recklessly, though.
Gotcha.
Throgs, I will have to tell you that I reckless.
Sure.
Anytime, Tom.
Okay.
Just assume no, never.
No, never.
reckless.
Okay.
That's not the build. 15
Hit.
or 16.
Hit.
Yeah. So that guy will take 13 points, and he is still ancestored.
Got it.
And then we will turn around, and we will throw at this guy.
Okay.
For the second attack.
Hit.
That'll tag him for minimum of 9.
Got it.
Magical piercing. End of Throgs.
Okay.
Oh no, I have a hasted action. I will then throw it back at him again.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I was going to just, invalidate everything that was just done.
Hits.
Yeah, that'll tag him for another 10 points of magical piercing. End of Throgs.
All right. Now the Wraith on Throgs. will attack Throgs. So otherwise he'd have a hard time to attack anyone else. But missed you. And then the Wraith to the west of Archibald will attack Archibald. Looks like that's a hit, Archibald. 24 for 28 necrotic.
Yep.
Anyone want to do anything about that?
Throgs will use his reaction again, and I'm just going to roll 3d6s.
Go for it.
Block 9 of it.
All
Sorry.
right, so 19, Archibald. And then a 14 con save, or else you take 19 off your max, too.
I will flash of genius your con save.
All right. You're good. That Wraith is done. Archibald, your turn.
All right. I wish I could do. You know what? I will cast. No, I'll just punch the guy. Do my west. 28 for 10.
That's a hit.
15
That's a hit.
for 9. And what is my life bonus action? Shoot, I'm sorry. What's the bonus action life thing I do?
Oh, the temp's worth your artificer level?
Yeah.
Defensive field.
Defensive field. There you go. I think that's a bonus action. We'll do that for 10.
Okay. After Archibald, Gimbal, your turn.
Gimbal is going to feed Archibald his experimental elixir resilient potion.
Hold on,
So,
Gimbal.
yeah.
Note that he just did the 10 temps, if that changes your mind.
It does. So I'm not going to do that. Instead, I will give that to Throgs.
Okay.
So Throgs, you get +1 to your armor class for 10 minutes, and you get 10 temporary hit points.
Throgs' armor class is currently 24.
Nice. Kai, your turn.
Okay, I can see this guy from there, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I'm not going to cunning action. I'm going to Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, yes.
Correct. Yeah.
Hunter's Mark that guy and give him a little taste. 24, Colot 18, strong 19. I can't, do I get sneak attack since I have an ally adjacent?
You do.
Yeah. Okay, so 30.
30. Nice. Okay.
Well, let's just go ahead and finish him off. There you go.
He is finished. All right, Dalson, your turn.
Alston will jump out and firebolt the closest of the roofs.
That is a hit. Resist fire, so that does 3.
There it is.
And then the Wraiths west of
22,
Throgs. I think
407.
got it. I think no one has attacked this guy, so he can attack anyone, I think. And
Yep.
okay, so he'll go after Throgs, who attacked last. Life drain on Throgs. 22 misses, I think.
Misses.
Wraith is done. Rounds over. Throgs, your turn.
Oh, look at that damage too.
All right, then Throgs is going to, we'll just stab this dude in the face. I will crit him for this. Oh, yeah, that's good. You added it in, Tom. Thank you. So that'll be 20 points of magical piercing damage, and my ancestors are all over him.
Got it.
So please deprioritize him for your attacks. And then we will come over here and stab this guy twice with the hasted action as well.
Both hit.
That will be for 13 and 10.
Next to go is the Wraith to your east. Throgs can attack you with the life drain. That's a miss. And then Archibald, your turn.
I will thorn whip the guy to the east
Okay.
of Throgs. Oh, jeez.
Hit.
For
3. And then
That's it.
Gimbal, your turn.
I'm going to firebolt that guy with disadvantage. 17 for 16 fire damage.
I'm sorry, you're firebolting disadvantage the guy to northwest or northeast?
Oh, northwest. One who's almost dead.
Northeast, okay. 8 fire kills him.
And then since the other guy has disadvantage, I am going to provoke and move away.
All right, I'll try to life drain you. 11 is a miss. And then Kai, your turn.
Move my Hunter's Mark to that guy, and let's risk it. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, wow. 20, 30, 40,
55.
50. Yeah, dead he is. If you could pin him to the wall, you just did. And that is where we will pause for the adventure. We'll save those double doors for the start of next session, because we won't finish those in the time I think we have left. And we have some treasure to split up. You've rescued
Nice.
3 people. You've got 3 secrets. You are rewarded to the tune of, let's see here, 6,750 gold pieces from the families of the people you rescued. You have one more person to get out of there to get your homes. You haven't got those yet. You got some treasure to split up. That treasure is, and we'll roll for that. So everyone who wants any of these items, and you found within one of those urns, after you killed the wraiths, a ring. And it's a ring of evasion. So you got a ring of evasion. You got a potion of invisibility, potion of poison, scrolls, stone of good luck, and that should be it. Okay. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 magic items to pick from. And basically, you get to pick as if you were a 10th level character as far as how many you can have before you have to start dropping to pick new ones. All of you for this first round. So everyone roll a d20 if you want any of those items. You can have a maximum of 5 items when you take one of these, or 10 consumables. And if you have more than that, you have to drop one of the things you have, and other people can pick it up. Most of you don't have that many. Okay, everyone done rolling? If so, Dawson gets to pick first. Oh, no, Archibald does. Sorry, Dawson.
Slow for some reason. The ring of, the stone of good luck. That is a permanent or a consumable?
It's permanent.
I'm sorry. And what does that do exactly?
It's in the
Plus
chat
one
there.
on-
Plus 1 on checks and
Plus
saves.
one on all of his checks and saves.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for you with all your skills.
Yeah, I think I'll take that.
Archibald takes the stone. Then next pick is going to be Dawson. And David, your pick. If you're trying to talk, we don't hear you. You might have to type in what you want.
That time change.
Time change. Ring for Dawson. Ring of evasion. Then Rob.
Yeah, I guess Throgs will take the greater invisibility for Dawson to cast on somebody later.
Oh, does anyone have a screaming need for the Ring of Evasion? Otherwise, I'm going to take that.
Oh,
You are so delayed in your voice. That's like 2 minutes ago.
And
Throgs was going to take the ring, but I'll take the scroll, and you can have that so you can enjoy 2 things.
Okay. Scroll from Throgs, and then next is Gimbal.
Well, I don't think an artificer can cast Major Image.
At 14th, you can.
It's on the artificer list?
Everything's on your list at 14.
Oh, that's true. Then I'll take the scroll.
Josh doesn't play that way. He plays up.
Major image. And then last is Kai.
I don't need anything.
None of those items? Okay. Then Kai get his
You don't want the invisibility?
Nah, because it'll be gone after the first. Yeah. Somebody else can have that.
Okay. Then it's going to come back up to Gimbal again.
Well, I'll take the potion of potion of invisibility.
Yep.
Still there?
Yep.
I'll do the potion of invisibility.
Okay. And then Rob. I think potion of poison is all that's left.
Sure. I'll hold on to it for Kai.
Okay.
And then we'll slip it into Gimbal's stuff, so that it can get relabeled.
There you go.
With a Gimbal's Emporium knockoff symbol.
So let's see. Things I need to fix. I need to fix Throg's healing. Not healing, but his protection.
The protection and the throwing javelin.
Oh, and the javelin.
Gimbal, was that worth it?
Huh? Yeah, that was great.
Okay.
Oh, that was awesome, man. Because otherwise I would have been counting all of my hand axes.
I think that should cover it. Don't touch your tokens. Don't touch your character sheets. Don't send me anything. Unless you're going to do something different with your gear, then let me know what you're doing. I'll add these new items to your tokens, and we'll pick up right from here next time we play, which will be in a week. Thanks, guys.
When